Well, it was another chilly day, but we at least saw a little bit of sunshine, Andy. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Well, 50-degree temperatures this time of year, it doesn't happen very often. We can thank that gusty south wind for doing it, that's for sure. And still out there, we will not lose the gust overnight. Now, gradually tomorrow, it'll still be breezy, but then we'll start to lose the gust. But the winds are key ingredient here because we've got temperatures going in the 50s and rain to our west. Look at how much the coverage of this storm is, whether it's winds or blizzard conditions or even on our west side of the state. There's winter weather advisories basically from morning tomorrow to evening on Christmas Day. That's a bad direction to head off to the north as well. The wind gusts will still stay between 30 and 35 all night, but that wind shift means colder air is coming in. You see it out to our west. That will move into the picture. So it's rain first. That gets in here later this evening and overnight. And then by morning, it's back to snow showers, lake effect snows. Well, we got all those details coming up.
All right. Thank you, Andy. Well, it was a great day to get outside and do any kind of last-minute holiday shopping. Andy, is this warm going to be sticking around?
No, I saw people golfing today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. 2 golf courses had people out on them.
Wow.
That's coming to an end. You don't want to go out tomorrow. You'll freeze to death. We got 2 problems. Wind and the temperatures will combine to wind chill single digits. So pretty much through the 2 holidays. And then we'll look for temperatures to moderate over the weekend. I want to show you how the next 48 hours are going to show up. We're talking about the cold air from the North Pole eventually going to get here. And there's really not much to say about this other than showing you how the front tonight goes through and we end up in the 20s. If it wasn't for Lake Michigan, we would have highs in the teens like they have on the other side of the lake. But a warm body of water is really going to moderate those temperatures, so at least we'll see some readings in the 20s both tomorrow and on Friday. Without that warm water, that we would have been highs of only about 18 for the day on Christmas. But we'll come close in the wind chill department, that's for sure. So these are the predicted wind chills. And you see by morning, we're already down into single digits, 10, 12. And that's pretty much where we stay. The breeze, not as strong later in the day, but the temperatures get colder. So we still have a wind chill going into the morning hours of Christmas Day. So that's what we'll bundle up for over the next 48 hours or so. Low pressure's out here spinning away, going off to the northeast. So we've had this very strong south flow. I just showed you the cold air, and if you follow the wind veins here, you can see how they come this direction. So we're actually going to get cold from the southwest and then turn the wind west and northwest and get even colder then through this upcoming holiday. So your hour by hour shows there's the low, the only real accumulating snow, and it's not all that much, but it's blowing around like blizzard conditions. That's going northeast. We deal with the rain showers overnight, then a few snow showers. What we'll be waiting on is for the lake effect to get going, and it will tomorrow afternoon. And then that starts to come in at first with a southwest breeze. It's going to go more north, but by west winds in the afternoon and evening, we will bring in those bands of snow squalls. That'll be in here for Friday as well. Winds, well, they're out of the south until that front goes through. You can see it does, so it turns the winds to the southwest. Then during the afternoon tomorrow, it goes to the west, so that brings the snow bands in a little bit from time to time, and eventually northwest bottoms us out with the temperatures. Hour by hour close up has the rain in here, and that rain will zip on by. We'll get a few snow showers. See the sun tomorrow too through some of the cloud cover, but you see how the bands are going more off to the northeast until we get in the overnight. Then we can start to bring some of that inland, and we'll see that into Christmas morning as well. And even the afternoon may have a few flurries, but it's all about the wind and the cold. Snowfall will be very limited, but it could create a few slick spots, and if you're going to the lakeshore, not a good direction to head. They are going to get a fair amount of snow, and quickly too. If you look at the snowfall here, we're talking about trace amounts. Unless you're headed towards Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, those will be in the inches. Most of us under an inch, and just a dusting going on by. Tonight it's rain showers for a while and then snow showers towards morning. We'll be down to 25 by then with those gusty winds. 27 midday, partly sunny, a few snow showers, but already by evening we're down to the lower 20s. Wind chills will be 10 degrees or colder through this whole time frame. We have snow showers for Santa's ride at night. Friday some snow showers and 24, and Saturday 31 degrees. Another system comes in Sunday night into Monday. Could be a rain snow mix. We'll have to watch. It could turn to all snow for a little while. And behind that, there's more cold air. We'll look for temperatures to be back near freezing again. In fact, the rest of the year, once this front goes through tonight, Maureen, it's going to be all winter after that.
Yeah, it looks like a white Christmas.
Yeah, at least, you know, snow in the air, it'll certainly have that feel.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Thank you, Andy.
Oh, you see on radar, the rain's out over the lake. So we're dry for a while. If you got the last minute shopping or get groceries to get, you're good. Although it's very, very windy, still quite gusty, and that'll be the case right through the night. The south wind's keeping our temperatures mild. We're in the 50s, but once it turns, you see the much colder weather out there, and by overnight will fall. down to 25 degrees at dawn around 8 a.m. or so, and then we just keep falling as that cold air you see to the west starts to wrap around. Now, once that cold air gets here, looks like it's going to finish out the year. The extended outlook has most of the nation either near normal or below average. I think a lot of our temperatures will flirt with 32 all of next week, and that brings up more storms. Look for above average precipitation. So I know we're going to deal with rain, snow even coming Sunday night and Monday, and probably another system towards New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So lined up, winter lovers are getting a chance to maybe get to use the snow shovel. You never know, it's coming our way.
All right, thank you, Andy, and thank you for joining. Well, I hope you enjoyed that sunshine today because it looks like a cold front's going to be coming through. Andy Provenzano is in our weather center. And Andy, looks like we can be getting some snow here soon.
Yeah, we're going to change these temperatures overnight. Now, so far, we still have the winds. We still have the mild temperatures. Now we've added rain. On the other side of that rain is the cold air. Take a look at Doppler radar, and you see that narrow band of yellow and red. That's where the front is. We're going to start seeing some really gusty winds when that gets here, but we still have very windy and wet conditions. Temperatures are on a very slow fall. It's going to speed up, though, in a couple hours. A lot of cold air sitting to the west, and you see the wind gusts are still over 30 miles an hour. That'll be with us through tonight. We do have a winter weather advisory. If you're going westward tomorrow, not a great direction, especially later in the day, because there's going to be heavy snow bands there that'll produce quite a bit of snowfall and have really bad visibility. But inland areas, we're going to get a little icing tomorrow morning and snow showers. You see Chicago and Milwaukee, they're already at 32. When we wake up, we should be at around 25 degrees. So our rain showers will come to an end. Then we'll start seeing more and more snow showers through our Christmas Day. We've got complete details on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in just a few minutes.
Well, it doesn't look like we're getting any snow here. This is a live look at our Jackson sky cam, but we are definitely getting those cold temperatures. And Andy, what are our chances for maybe a white Christmas this year?
You know, I think we're going to get some snow, Maureen, through the air, maybe a little dusting here and there. The whole factor to all this cold air is the fact that we've been in the 50s today. We have been very mild most of this month, and now we're going to get full-fledged winter cold and chill. Now, it's all lake effect snow for us. I want to show you how this cold air kind of wraps in. We've had a south wind all day. It got us to 52 degrees. We're still 48. The wind becomes southwest by morning, very gusty, and then during later in the day Wednesday. So this cold air kind of rotates around in a circular fashion. And watch how we put this into motion tonight, and you see numbers by morning in the mid-20s. We are fortunate because the lake sits here, so the cold air moderates when it comes across the water. So we will stay temperatures both days in the mid-20s, but we also get clouds and lake effect snow out of that. The coldest air will start to settle in overnight Thursday, Christmas Eve, and into the morning of Friday, but we're still hanging on to temperatures. They'll be in the teens at night and mid-20s. Not -1 like they'll see in northern Minnesota Christmas morning, but it's going to be a very cold day. And of course, the wind chills figure into it as well. Friday's highs only in the 20s. Then we'll get back to 30 on Saturday. But what about those wind chills? Even though it's windy right now, we're still warm. But by morning, 8, 9, 10 degrees for Thursday morning. Throughout the entire day, our wind chill is going to be around 10 degrees above zero with the actual air temperature in the mid-20s. The wind's quiet a little bit at night, but still you can see single-digit wind chills if you're heading out to church in the morning on Christmas Day, or wherever you're headed to go bring some presents to the grandkids. You'll find it pretty chilly all day long, and that's one of our bigger problems is the cold air. Now, as far as snow, as Maureen told you, only about 1 to 4 inches of snow fell in Minnesota, even though they're still under a blizzard warning because it's about visibility blowing that snow around. Meanwhile, all the heavy rain's now coming in here. We're never going to get this snow to come this direction. That's going north, and it's light accumulations. It's all about lake effect for us, and that's what we will be watching. So here's a wider view. The low pressure tonight is headed off to the north. They're getting a little bit of snow on the west side of the Keweenaw Peninsula, but then they'll get lake effect after that and really add up the snowfall totals. So here's the front coming through. The rain stops. Now it's just watching for snow showers to develop along the lakeshore. And with the southwest breeze tomorrow, most of that will carry north. But by afternoon, that becomes a little more westerly, and certainly Christmas Eve evening and night, some of those snow bands come inland from time to time with a dusting, with a coating. Not a lot of snow. Some of that will blow around, but there can be some icy conditions out of that. Our Friday's the same way. Cloudy skies, windy conditions, cold, and occasional snow coming off the lake. A closer look shows how this rain will come to an end here, and then we start watching the snow showers mainly stay north during the day, and during the afternoon and evening starting to come inland. So if you want to call it a white Christmas, it certainly have snow flying in the air. We'll dust the ground with a little bit of light snow. You get back to the southwest, and they could have a foot of snow coming off the lake. For us, in general, if you want to put a ruler in the ground, It's probably about a ½ inch by the time we get into Christmas Day. So your forecast in detail tonight. It's raining right now. It will for the next several hours. That comes to an end. And then a few snow showers. We will have to watch for the wet roads to freeze up as these temperatures fall. So that could be something greeting us in the morning. A partly sunny day with snow showers. Windy and cold is our problem as we go through our day on Christmas Eve, 24 degrees. Now we get more snow showers overnight into Friday morning, so Santa's ride will be a windy and cold one, only 24 on Friday with snow showers tapering off. Saturday's not a bad day, 31 degrees. Another system coming our way Sunday night into Monday morning looks to be a rain-snow mix. We'll keep an eye on that. The readings will drop off again next week back below freezing with looks to be another system coming in maybe the 30th or 31st towards New Year's Eve, and that one could be a mixed bag of maybe even some freezing drizzle. So we've got these storms lined up, Marie.
Oh boy, I hope Santa's bringing me a hat and gloves this Christmas.
Us all, a nice jacket, yes.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Andy. All right, Andy, doesn't look like we're getting too much snow, but definitely this cold front is coming
Cold,
through.
wind chills, there could be some icing up with this wet ground by morning as well. Let's start you out. The key is all about temperatures, which are now in the 40s, but as we head towards 7, 8 a.m., we're already in the mid-20s with wind chills around 8 or 9 degrees, and that number really never recovers. It goes back into the teens when Santa's making his trip across mid-Michigan, and only low to mid-20s on Friday, again with those wind chills. So Christmas Eve night, got some snow showers around. We'll be in the teens for Santa's trip, and then waking up to more snow showers and a cold Christmas day. Be safe, everybody, and have a Merry Christmas.
All right, thank you, Andy, and thank you for watching. That's going to do it for us at 11. Take care and have a great night.